Yeah, we just were in a case where my mother passed away and my sister had her sign a will, disinheriting everybody except her.
Oh, boy.
And we lost.
Uh-oh.
I wondered if you had any suggestions.
So, Jan, it is quite common for people to call our office and say, hey, Mom had a will. Our sister had somebody prepare it. It left everything to my sister. Mom did not leave anything to our other kids. We want to challenge that will. The first thing we do is can you give us a copy of that will? If that will was prepared by an attorney and witnessed and notarized by the attorney in the attorney's office, then it's rock solid. So we know that your mom did this will. Who prepared it? Who witnessed it and notarized it? Just out of curiosity, Jan.
Well, yes, an attorney did, but we were trying to have undue influence,
Okay.
because my dad died 2 years before and had a will for all of us to be in it. And within the 2 years after he died, she had my mom sign another will saying we were all disinherited.
Okay. So you're telling me that a lawyer did prepare that will. That's not going to necessarily rule out the case, Jan, but the other thing is that if your sister was the one who chose the attorney, who drove your mom down to the attorney's office, that possibly even paid for this new will, those are all good reasons to set aside this will as well. Jan, did you guys go all the way to court and give testimony before a judge, and a judge says, you lose?
Yes.
Well, Jan, I'm so sorry to hear. That's what it is. It's over for you, unfortunately, Jan. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. So you don't think there's anything we can do?
Jan, you're left with appealing the lower court's ruling, and I would not expect the appellate court to find anything different than what the lower court did, Jan, but I can't rule that out. If that's really important to you, then you need to talk to an appellate attorney. Jan, what was the value of your mom's estate?
Quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Well, then it may be worth arguing.
She had a condo which they sold, which we didn't realize was turned over to her. She had jewelry that was unbelievable, and all the grandkids, everybody was disinherited except her and her family.
Jan, was the condo sold by your mom while she was alive or after she passed away?
After she passed away.
Okay. Jan, if there's a lot of money involved, that is a reason for you to meet with an appellate attorney and think about appealing this case. I'm so sorry to hear that for you, Jan.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Chrissy, it is unfortunate, but it is not unusual that this kind of thing happens, and most parents want everything to go equally to all of their children when they pass away. Occasionally we have clients that say, Tom, I want to disinherit one or more of our adult children. We always ask the client why. And we always make notes in the file about why they're being disinherited.
Yes.
And what are some common reasons for parents of disinheriting their children? Well, one would be that they loaned that child money while they were alive and the child never paid it back, or they gave that child money to buy a new home and that they're just trying to even things up upon death, or one of the children has a much greater need and some of the children are very wealthy and well off. So those are all good reasons. We don't know why Jan and her siblings were disinherited, but it would be nice to know what mom was thinking when she did that will.
Correct.